Sawadika everyone. My name is Will. I am your Chinese teacher. You can call me Will 老师. 老师 is teacher, okay? So today we will learn something about Chinese. Before we start our class, I will introduce some knowledge about Chinese character and how do we learn Chinese. Okay, let's start. I think everyone knows about how do we say I love you in Chinese, right? I love you. Okay, I love you in Chinese. We will say 我爱你,我爱你. Okay, 我爱你. You can find that Chinese characters so many steps to write one word. And how do we remember them? Actually, in future, you will find they have some same kind and they have some rules, and you will find your way to remember the characters. When we learn Chinese, we will know we have Chinese character, okay? And we also have pinyin, okay? Pinyin is like English letters, but when we read it, it's different pronunciation, okay? For example, 我, W, in Chinese pinyin, we say wu, and O, in Chinese pinyin, we say wo. So put together, wu, wo, and we also have some tones. In Thai language, ภาษาไทย have 5 tones, right? In Chinese, we have 4 tones, okay? So later we will learn all of them, okay, about the tones. Okay, so today we will learn about the first word. It's how do we say hello in Chinese? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, hello. Okay, when we learn any language, we will learn about the hello first because it's the easiest one, right? Many people can pronounce many hello in different languages. For example, konnichiwa is Japanese hello, and we also learn French bonjour, okay, and Korean. I think everyone knows is 안녕하세요, right? So how do we say hello in Chinese? I think many students have known it already. So can you tell me? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, hello. We will say 你好,你好,你好,你好. So how do we write 你好? Okay, let's see. 你, this word. When we write a Chinese word, we can write from left to right or up to down, okay? So when we write 你, it's a left-right part. The left part is like this, 1, 2. The right part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And the pinyin is 呢, 一, 你, okay? 你, 你, okay? And when we say 好, it also has 2 parts, the left part and the right part. Let's see. The left part is 1, 2, 3. The right part is 1, 2, 3. Okay. 喝, 熬, 好. Okay. This one 熬. Okay. Let's see. This one 熬. Okay, and this one 喝. If you cannot remember this is 喝, you can think about English. It's also okay. When we say house, okay, house, hike, right? It's also pronounced as 喝. Okay, it's H, but it's 喝pronunciation. Okay, 喝熬好. Okay, so 你好, 你好. When two I just want to say 你好. When we pronounce it, the first one will change. But why we will change? It's just a language habit. We will just pronounce 你好, 你好. Later I will tell you what is this one and this one. Okay? So when you pronounce hello, 你好, you don't need to use a lot of energy and say 你好. No need. You can just pronounce very light. 你好, 你好. Okay. So let's see how do we say 你好. What hand gesture we will do in China. Many people I see, also including the students, they like to do like this. Okay. Use fist. Do like this. Actually, it's ancient style. Okay. You can see they have long hair. It's many years ago. If nowadays people do like this, we will say they play kung fu. Okay, so what nowadays Chinese people do? Okay, see, we just shake hands. Okay, if you see someone the first time or in some formal situation, you can do like this, shake hands. If you say hello, say 你好 to your very close friends, you can just shake your hands here. Hey, 你好, like this. Okay. Okay. So don't do this again. Okay. And this one, what they are talking about, the girl said 吃了吗大爷? The boy said 吃了. Okay, 吃了吗? It means did you eat? Have you eaten? Okay. กินข้าว了ยัง? Okay, why they say this at the first sight? Because in China we have a tradition. Chinese people like to ask, have you had dinner, when they want to say hello, because it's just a culture. People care about eating very much. If you go to China, you go to visit, you go to travel, you will find that Chinese people have many different food series, and you can eat different food in different city. Many different kind of snacks and cuisine. Okay, Chinese people, we have a sentence 民以食为天. It means eating is like the sky, it's like the God. It's very important. Okay, that's it. Okay, now we will learn about 4 tones. Okay, let's see. Okay, in Chinese we have 4 tones. Okay, we will have, if we use the first letter, we say ah, ah, just open your mouth. It's not a. In Chinese pinyin we say ah. Okay, and the first one is very plain pronunciation. We say ah, ah. Okay, and the second, it's a rising tone. Okay, ah, ah. Okay, and the third, we will go down and rise again. Ah, ah. Okay, the fourth, we will just go down. Ah, ah. So you can pronounce with me. Ah, 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 ah. Once again. Ah, 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 ah. Okay. Now I point anyone, and you can pronounce this one. Ah, right? Correct? And this one. Ah. Okay. This one. Ah. And this one. Ah. Okay. Once again. Ah. 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 If you cannot remember it, you can remember them as this. For example, there is a little car, okay, and it's driving on a plain road. We say ah, driving on a plain road, and then the car go rising, okay, go up the mountain, and we will say okay. Then this car go down, okay, and go up again. We will say okay. The last one, the car, okay, just go down. We will say so can you remember them? Okay, so 你好 is 呢一你和好 okay. When the third tone okay, the third tone put together, the first word you will pronounce it as the second tone. It's just a very special thing. You can try to read it. You cannot say 你好, you will say 你好 okay, that's it. And the other word we will learn about good morning. Also, we always say it. Good morning in Chinese, we have 3 characters to read together, okay. The first one we will say 知凹早, okay. 知, okay, this Z in Chinese we say 知 and also use 凹早, okay, third tone. And second one 师昂上, okay, this one we say 师老师的师, okay. Okay, okay, 上师昂上. And the third one 和凹好, yes, we use 好 again. It means good. So you can guess when we say good morning, it's 早上好. 好 is good. Can you guess what's the meaning of 早上? Yes, it means morning. So 早上好, it means good morning. Okay, 早上好, good morning. 早上好, good morning. Okay, so read once with me. 早上好，早上好，早上好，早上好。Okay? So today we just learned 2 sentences. When we say hello, we will say 你好. When we say good morning, we will say 早上好. Okay? If someone talks to you, 早上好, you can just answer 早上好. Okay? If someone talks to you, 你好, you can also respond 你好. Okay? So next part, we will learn something about pinyin. Okay? Pinyin, just the letters on the top. Okay. The lucky part is you don't need to remember how to write pinyin, write every letter, because it's just the same as English. But when we pronounce them, very different. So today we will learn some. The first one we learned, right? And the second one, 我, okay. And this one in Chinese we say okay. And this one, 一, 乌, okay. And this one has 2 eyes. We will say 鱼, okay, 鱼. Maybe the last one is very difficult for the Thai students, but it's okay. You can just practice more and then you will do it. Let's see how to pronounce them. 我, 一, 乌, 鱼. Okay? 鱼, you just put your mouth like this and pronounce 鱼, 鱼. Okay? Put your tongue under. Okay, under here. Okay. 鱼, you put your tongue under it, okay? Yu, yu, and the similar one has no eyes on the top. We will say wu, wu, okay? Once again, a, wo, yi, wu, yu, okay? The lucky part is when we write Chinese pinyin letters, it's just the same as English, so you don't need to remember how to write them. You just need to remember how to spell them. In future, we will learn one by one with the Chinese characters. But you need to know the character is more important than pinyin. Because in China, if you read newspaper, okay, if you read newspaper, you read book, you read online, you read anything, we just have characters, we don't have pinyin. Pinyin is just a tool to help us how to pronounce the characters. So characters are the most important part you need to learn, but you also need to know how to pronounce pinyin, because when you stay alone, if you know how to spell pinyin, you will learn Chinese characters on your own, okay? In future, you open your Chinese books and you will just know how to pronounce the characters by yourself. So pinyin is also important, okay? If you really cannot remember, oh, and why in Chinese it's ne, it's really difficult to remember. You can remember how to pronounce, how to spell them, because you can find they have some similar parts. Ne, when we use it, is ne yi ni, right? It's Chinese English n, but when we use it with the English word, it's also read as ne. For example, night, right? You cannot say ne and, right? So it's night. Chinese ne yi ni, English night. So you can find the similar part. For example, when we say 好, 你好的好, 你好, 好, okay? It's H, but in English, we also can say it's he. For example, hike, right? Home, right? House, okay? So 好. So if you cannot remember it's he, you can remember how to spell it with other pinyin. 好, 你好, 你好, okay? That's it. So the last part, we just review how to say good morning in Chinese. Still remember how to say good morning, okay? 早上好, okay? And how do we say hello? 你好, okay? 早上好, okay? 你好, okay? So today we will learn how to write the Chinese word 好早上你, okay? So 好, how do we write it? Let's see. It has two parts, right? Left and right. The first one, 一, okay, it's one step, okay? 二, 三, okay? 四, 五, 六, okay? Six steps. 好, okay? And when we write 你, 一, 二, 三, 四, 五, 六, 七, okay? 7 steps. The left and right 2 points, don't forget, okay? 早上, how do we write it? 早, it's up to down. 一, 二, 三, 四, 五, 六. The down here is a cross, okay? And 上, 一, 二, 三, 早上. It's two characters, okay? We use them together. 早上, 2 characters. but we use them together. It means morning. 早上 Okay, so let's review again. Good morning, how do we say? 早上好 Okay, hello, how do we say? 你好 Okay, that's it. Hope you can remember these two sentences. Okay, good morning and hello in Chinese. Okay, so today we just finished.